Not the end of the month. I'm pre-filming this, so by the time you watch this I will already be on holidays, but I wanted to get this video done for this month so that I would just film it a little bit earlier and upload it at the appropriate time. I'm just gonna get right into it, but I wanted to mention that I'm going to be bringing back my two favorites before I start talking about my empties, so the videos are officially going to be more about favorite and empties. I've been kind of slacking on that and I thought I would bring it back in so I can talk about products that I am loving right now and not products that I either love because I finished or that I was just trying to finish off. So the first product I want to talk about is this powder foundation from Zara Cosmetics. It's in this big compact, opens up, and then you have one side where the sponge is supposed to be and one side where the product is. I don't like using the sponge for this, so I just take it out altogether. I just like the product on its own, and I love that with Zara Cosmetics you can just buy the refill and just change that out when you're done with it. This is probably one of my favorite powder foundations of all time just because it applies so silk-like. That's such a bad explanation, but it's not full coverage. I'm wearing it right now and it's more like I can still see my natural skin through this, so it's not like completely flawless, but I do like it for that reason because I can wear it to work, and I do wear this to work when I do wear foundation to work, and I just love that it still looks pretty natural. It's very good at just sort of like softening all your imperfections. I say imperfections because really it's not imperfections, it's just what makes you unique. But for example, I have freckles here, I have a bit of redness here, and all of that just sort of like it blurs it out a little bit. If you imagine like with the camera blurring stuff out so it looks smoother, this is pretty much what it does, and it does it so well. And what I love about this is that traditionally I can't use a lot of powder foundation just because I suffer from dry skin, so it makes my skin, well, it makes the dry patches look flakier. Not the case with this one, it just smooths it over, so I do love it for this. The only thing I don't like about this is that it is not available in Australia. It's primarily available in Asia, so I usually can only get this when I go to Asia. I can't even find it online, to be honest. I have looked online to see if I could just order them in, and I have not been able to find any place I can do that. I am going to Asia sometime this year, so I will probably have to restock on this a lot. So if you are living in Asia, particularly like Singapore, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Japan, then I recommend you check out this. I don't really like a lot of the other products from Zara Cosmetics, but I think their powder foundations are one of the best I've ever tried. And then the next product is from YSL. It is the Baby Doll Mascara. I only have a little deluxe sample here. I love the wand. It's long and it's plasticky. Some people like natural bristles. I prefer the more plastic versions just because I feel like it is easier to work with for my lashes, and I just feel like it's a good mix between volume and length. For example, my Lancome Hypnose is really great at volume, but I feel like this one is kind of a good compromise. If you're looking for something that provides good length and good volume, then I do recommend this. So that's my favorites. I'm gonna go straight into the empties because I have quite a lot to go through. The first one is a mascara. It is the L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes. This is really great mascara. It is got a plastic bristle to it as well. It's kind of like what I would say a good workhorse mascara. It gives you really great lashes, and I do recommend this if you are looking for something that I would say it leans more into, well, volume, because it says volume, but I was just going to say off the top of my head, it feels like it does give you more volume than length. But I feel like if you were say volume over here, length over here, and I would say like Hypnose and Falsies kind of lie here, it's kind of on this side. It still leans towards more volume, but it does give you good length as well. The other makeup product I have is the Revlon Colorstay Under Eye Concealer. I've had this for quite a long time now, and I just really wanted to use it up because, I don't know, I've got other concealers that I prefer like Bobbi Brown, and I just wanted to finish this so I could chuck it out. It's good concealer. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but for under eyes, it felt like it would show, like if you have fine lines under your eyes, I feel like this would show that very clearly. So it was good. It's got good pigmentation. It's good at lightening the area under your eyes, but I would just be careful if you do suffer from fine lines because it has this tendency to crease a little bit. I finish this shampoo and conditioner duo. This is the Dove Nourishing Oil Care shampoo and conditioner. I like these. These were actually really good. I feel like I place a lot more value on sort of higher end shampoo and conditioners, but I have to say I was quite impressed with these. I like the smell. It's a subtle, pleasant sort of smell. It reminds me of a hair salon kind of, but it's subtler than that. In terms of my hair quality, I'd say it's medium-ish. I don't think it did wonders for my hair, but it definitely didn't like destroy my hair like some other shampoos I've tried in the past, which just leave my hair feeling like straw. So yeah, these are good, especially if you suffer from dry hair, which I don't have necessarily super dry hair, but my tips tend to be really dry just because my hair is so long. So it always tends to be like anything past my waist in terms of hair tends to need a lot more moisturizing. I have Bath & Body Works Foaming Hand Soap in Fresh Strawberries. Again, I'm not going to buy any more of these because it's just expensive to be shipping hand soap back home, but this is pretty amazing. In terms of scent, this is probably my favorite so far, and I've been through like 4 or 5 of them. I've been through quite a lot, and I think just the simple strawberry smell, so good. I just love this. So when I go back to America, I probably won't buy hand soaps because just can you imagine the shipping costs? Well, the luggage costs more to say, but I might see if I can get these in like candles or room sprays or something like that because I do like it. It smells really good. I have another shampoo and conditioner duo here. I'm not sure what this is called. Alpha Par Milano Semi Dilino. So this came in like, was it Bella Box or Last Habit? It was one of the sample boxes it came in, and I'd say these are pretty average for me. The scent was really strong, so that kind of was a put off. It has like really strong perfume smell and it lingers, so I could still smell it days after I wash my hair. I probably wouldn't go and buy these out myself. I just didn't like the smell, and I just didn't notice a huge difference to the quality of my hair. More bath products. I have the Soap & Glory Great Scrub of All. It's basically a facial exfoliator, and I've had this for quite a while now, so I'm really glad that I finally got through this and finished it. It has that very like traditional original Soap & Glory scent. I don't know, I've noticed that some of their original products tend to share this very like sweet floral scent, which to me really reminds me of Dior's Miche Dior Chérie, that perfume, which is one of my favorite perfumes, which is why I bought a lot of these Soap & Glory products. So I do like the smell. I have to admit the smell is pretty strong though. I like that scent, but I like kind of like a subtle whiff of it. I don't like it super strong. And I have to say that this was extremely strong. A bit too... the lighting's changing because I'm sitting in front of a window. And so as the sun goes behind clouds or the clouds come in front of it, the lighting's going to change. So I apologize in advance if I look really yellow and then suddenly look really blue. I can't control Mother Nature yet. Anyways, back to the scrub. The scent is really strong, so that was one thing I didn't like about it. The other thing that I found really strange is that it kind of left a strange film, like a oily-ish film, after I finished washing it off, which didn't bother me too much because I usually cleanse right after I do the exfoliation. So I usually remove that anyways. But if you're somebody who does it the other way, like cleansing first and exfoliator, then that's something to consider. It's still a good exfoliator, but I probably am not going to buy this again. While we're on the topic of Soap & Glory, I'm going to talk about this body scrub. So I have the face scrub, and now I have the Soap & Glory Flake Away, not Fake Away. That's weird. It has the exact same scent as the facial exfoliator, and it's just more suited to your body. In terms of exfoliation, this did really well. I really love how it's not like they're super fine, but they're not as large as some other body exfoliators, which I find can be really large. For example, I feel like sometimes the Body Shop exfoliators can be a little bit rough, whereas this was much more finely milled, and so I just felt it was more gentle to my skin. See, I can smell the scent right now, like I can just smell it, like it's just so strong. So I mean, that's the bad thing about that. Personally, I didn't like the scent being that strong, even though I like the actual scent. So that's something to consider. More skincare. I have the Bobbi Brown Brightening Hydration Lotion. So this is basically just a toner that I've been using. I didn't notice any difference whatsoever in my skin after having used an entire bottle of this. It has a little bit of a citrus scent to it, which is not surprising because it is a brightening lotion. Just really subtle, not strong at all. Looking for a good toner, just a general good all-around toner. This isn't bad. I don't think it lightened my skin very much, but I don't know if my skin can get any lighter than it currently is, so that's hard to say. Yeah, I'd say it's like average to above average. Another brightening product. Do you see a trend here? I do love my brightening products, and I don't know if any of them actually work, but I feel like if I just stay loyal, eventually it may work. I have the Chanel, it's all in French, Fresh Brightening Foam Cleanser. Tongue-tied here. It's just a sample size, and it's a pretty crappy sample size to be honest, because even though the bottle's like this big, I think it was like filled up to here. I got 2 uses out of it, 2 uses, and that was pretty much it. So I can't really form any real opinion. It did have like a pearly consistency and it was very foamy, so it did foam up if you like that. My skin just felt normal afterwards. Didn't feel dry, didn't feel moisturized, was just normal. So I don't know if I would buy the full version for myself to really try. I think maybe at some point I might, but it's definitely not, it wasn't so good that it's high on my priority to try out. And last skincare product is the Biore UV Brighten Face Milk. It's just a sunscreen basically. I apply this in the morning after I put on my moisturizer. Did not like this. I really love the blue one that you have to squeeze out, which I've already finished, and I have like 3 that I bought as a backup. But when I was exploring the different sunscreens for Biore, I pretty much bought everything I thought that would be suitable so I could just try them out. This was one of them. It smells like alcohol. It's got a really alcoholic smell to it. Not like, and it's not like sweet drinking alcohol or anything like that, even though I don't drink alcohol, so I'm not really sure what all the drinks smell like. When I put this on, I thought my skin was going to dry out afterwards just because it just, yeah, it's just really, really strong smell. It reminds me of a little bit like nail polish remover, but it doesn't dry out your skin at all. Actually, your skin looks quite good afterwards, and you can apply makeup very easily. So in terms, and it's quite liquid, so in terms of an actual sunscreen, it's not oily, it is quite liquid, it's SPF 50, so that's good, and it goes well on moisturizer, and you can put makeup on it, and that's all great and well, except that alcoholic smell just worries me a little. Like, I don't know why it smells like alcohol so much, so I'm not going to be purchasing this again. I've got another bottle similar to this, but it's like a brightening version or a whitening version, I'm not sure. I have the same issue. It is exactly like this in terms of quality, but it smells like alcohol. But because I've been using this for probably 6 months now, and I've not noticed any real difference to my skin in terms of making it drier or anything, so I'm just going to keep using that other one, finish it off, and then I'm just going to go back to my trusted blue bottle, because that was pretty amazing. Last product, and it's a candle. It's a pretty old candle actually. It's a Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside. I don't like this very much. Even though I really like sweet scents, I didn't like this one at all. It just felt like perfume instead. I guess if I stretched my imagination, I could kind of see where you'd be getting that marshmallow fireside smell from, but it does not smell like marshmallows at all. And that's it. So those are all the products. Those are my favorites for the month and my empties for the month. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoy any of my videos and you want to support me out, then feel free to follow me on all my social media accounts. I scheduled a couple of additional videos while I'm gone, just so the channel doesn't stay too dormant, but I'm hoping to film a couple of videos while I'm on holidays as well, just because it's fun to do. So look out for that if you're interested, and I'll be vlogging lots as well, so if you want, you can check out my vlog channel. I link it in the description as well. And until then, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!